senior players in the side?
Yeah, all of them. I mean, basically, if they're senior players and they're training with us or have been training with us for the last week or so since we got back from Skopje, and the medical people are confident now that playing them in the game won't prejudice their future, we'll use them.
Presumably it's come a little too early for Fernando Torres though?
Oh, of course, yeah. He's only been back a couple of days and he needs to do a lot of work to make certain he recovers from his holiday of 3 weeks, and also, of course, the injury which he picked up towards the end of the World Cup, so we don't want to take any risk with him. But I still am hopeful that come Sunday week, isn't it, when we play the Arsenal, that he won't be out of the question to using them, even though I do realise that the sports science people are going to tell me it's probably too early.
Obviously we had the quotes through from him yesterday saying that he's as committed now as he ever was to Liverpool's cause. Presumably that's been a big boost for everybody here at the club.
Absolutely. It was I mean, I've got to say that ever since I took the job, and in my discussions with Christian Persler, he was always confident that Fernando would stay, and always told me, look, you know, there's nothing to worry about. There's a lot of speculation, but he will play for Liverpool next year. You don't need to worry. But it's nice now that the speculation can finally end once and for all. And even better, I think that Fernando's gone out and given an excellent press conference yesterday where he's made it absolutely clear how committed he is and how keen he is to have a good season with the club.
Obviously you're fully aware of his abilities. Is it a question now of trying to maintain his fitness throughout the season?
Yep, we would need to be wary of that. We believe that he wasn't fully fit going into the World Cup, and that may have affected both his performance and the little injury picked up at the end. So we want to be careful this year to make certain that we prepare him not just for the 15th of August, but for the whatever date it is in May when the last game is. I've got to be honest with you, I don't know when the last game is in the season. I don't look that far ahead.
Obviously, there's a chance of maybe you perhaps using similarly persuasive powers. I mean, Torres said that he was very happy that you'd gone out and spoke to him on holiday about your thoughts for the future and what have you. Do you think you might be able to use similarly persuasive powers on Javier Mascherano?
I think that'd be slightly more difficult if a big offer comes in for him and it's a club that he wants to go to. I think that will be harder. But the good thing for me at the moment is we haven't had that offer, and as a result I can continue to work with him and deal with him as a Liverpool player and consider him as a Liverpool player, and just wait for the day. If the day comes when the offer comes in, then maybe if it was the offer that meets our valuation and he wants to go, then I don't know that my powers of persuasion will be much good in that situation. But maybe they'll never be needed because we might not get the offer and he might stay with us anyway.
Something else that Fernando said was that he was looking forward very much to working with Joe Cole. He sees him as a great passer of the ball, the kind of player that can supply him with balls through into the box that he can latch onto. Was it a surprise in that sense then to hear Carlo Ancelotti's comments about him, saying that he didn't?
I don't know. I don't know what Carlo Ancelotti's comments are, one. Two, whatever they are, I wouldn't possibly comment on them. So, you know, you might do me a favour by not telling me what those comments are and I'll have a happier day.